Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be reviewing Rachel by Jon Renau in the color Midnight Cocoa SF4 3330A. I have been wanting a Rachel for the longest time, and I finally went on the Wig Studio website and I purchased Rachel because I think that it is so pretty. Rachel, if you are familiar with Heidi, Rachel is Heidi's older sister. The difference between the two is that with Rachel, you get a hand-tied cap and you don't get the permatease that you find on Heidi. I have Heidi and I don't believe I've reviewed it yet, and I've had it for a long time and worn it tons. With Heidi, you get a full mono top just as you do with Rachel, but it also has permatease because we have a weft cap on Heidi on the sides and the back. But Rachel is so pretty. The density is about the same on both. This is by no means a low density girl. We have 4.5 ounces here. I think it's well distributed where we don't have hair out to here. I think it's very well done. Since Rachel has a hand-tied cap, we're not going to have any permatease. And if we do, no, we don't have any permatease here. No, I don't feel any permatease at all. Maybe I just don't feel it. I think it's so pretty with these soft waves. I know it's not a new style, but ladies, it is new to me. All right, let's talk a little bit about this color, FS4 3330A, also known as Midnight Cocoa. We have a dark brown base. If you're not familiar with the Jon Renau color codes, whenever you have that FS in the front, that indicates it's fashion syrup. Therefore, the highlights are going to be chunky. If you prefer, if you don't care for chunky highlights, take a look at the color code, and if it has that FS in the very beginning, stay away from it because it's going to be chunky highlights. The chunky highlights on Midnight Cocoa are two of them. We have a 33 and we have a 30A. So we have a medium red, and then we have a medium natural red blonde with some brown. And as I mentioned, we do have bold highlights here. I think it is such a pretty color. If I'm going to wear a dark color, I like Midnight Cocoa because of those red highlights. But I understand that not everyone likes the red in it. We have a bang of 7 inches. And if you wanted to cut bangs into Rachel, you can do that. It may need a little bit of training, but you can certainly do that. We have a crown of 15 inches. The sides are 10 inches. The nape is 15 inches. And as I mentioned, it weighs 4.5 ounces. And so comfortable to wear. That 360-degree stretch the cap has, it really hugs your head. So if you're looking for a cap that is very, very comfortable, I don't think you can go wrong with the Jon Renau hand ties. They fit on the larger side of average. So if you have a smaller circumference, it's very easy to cinch it in and it's comfortable. And if you have a larger circumference, then you can certainly just bring it out, and because of that stretch, it probably will fit unless the circumference is too high. All right, let me show you Rachel on all sides. Because, since we do have a higher density here, this is not necessarily an ear tucker, but we can leave a few strands out if that's something that you want to do. And with this length, we could do our half ups and half downs. I'm sure I'm going to love this because like I mentioned, I've got Heidi and I have worn Heidi so much. And what I did with Heidi, because it is pretty high density, I basically did a half up and half down, kind of like I did here. But then I made a braid with this part. I just made a braid going down, and I just left it like that. I have it on my wig stand, and whenever I want to wear it, that's the way I wear it, and I don't feel like I have hair out to here. Wear it with a headband. You can certainly use Rachel for updos. You could wear it in a messy bun. I think there's so many styling possibilities. And with this full mono top, you can part it anywhere you want. Beautiful, beautiful lace front. And on this color, we have a little bit of some of that red blonde in the front, so we don't really have any of that knotting. And we have really good coverage here. Here's my hairline. And despite my very low hairline, I have excellent coverage. Let's take a walk outside so you could see Midnight Coco out in the daylight, and then I'll come back. These run pretty large, are on the larger end of average. We have an extended nape, and as you can see, I bought in the adjusters almost to the center. We have felt covered ear tabs, a nice generous full mono top, lace front, and the hand-tied caps on Jon Renau are just, they hug the head. I like to remind everyone that the link to my website where I sell my gently worn wigs will be listed down below in the description box. That's where I sell all the wigs that I review and just don't have the room to keep. Whenever I add new wigs, I send out an email 2 hours prior to announcing it on any of my social media. So those that are subscribed to my email, you'll have first dibs on it. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.